Hi all, myself Sahana Shri. Welcome back to my video content of C programming. So this is my sixth video, part B. This program is also a kind of error detection program and printing the desired output with various kinds of header files and library functions. As usual, we have declared the required header files. We have used some header files that are very unique that understands while I'll explain the program below. This is the process management header file. UNISTD is the process management header file, and SYS system bar types contains the required processes ID. So this is process management, and this contains process ID. And then the main function. So we have declared an integer variable I and assigned 0 to it. Also PID and status of integer variables. PID is assigned to a function called fork. So PID for storing process ID, and status is for storing the exit status of the child process. Okay, so here fork function is used. So fork function is to create a child process, and also wait PID is used. Here is a wait PID function is to wait for the child process to terminate. Here we have assigned fork function to it, and we are checking if whether PID is 0. So the main concept here is in the question while loop is given. Okay, they have asked us to replace the while loop with some other statements and run the program without any error. If any error occurs, we have to rectify it and identify the error. Okay, so we have replaced with these two lines with these lines. We have checked that sleep equal to 4, then this line has to be printed. In the else part, we have used the wait PID function. So as I told earlier, wait PID is a function that waits for the child process to terminate. So only when the child process terminates, this function starts its process. Okay. This line calls fork to create a child process. So after this call, both the parent and child processes will continue executing. So from this point, both the parent and child classes starts executing from this point. After the execution or after the call, it returns different values from fork. Okay, and then here in the if else. So as of now I have explained this line clearly again, and then in here it checks if the process is the child process, that is PID equal to 0. If it is true, it sleeps for 4 seconds and then prints a message indicating that the child is terminating. Okay, if this is true, then it sleeps for 4 seconds and prints this line. Okay, hope you understand. Let's move on to the next line. In the else part, so we are initiating wait PID function. If the process is the parent, the return value of fork is non-zero. It waits for the child process to terminate. So here we are using wait PID function. This ensures that the parent process waits until the child process has finished executing. Okay, in the next line, so also it will continue executing from this point, but with different return values from forks. So the fork function will return different values of every iteration. Okay. At last, it checks whether the status is true or false. If it is true, this line is printed. If it is false, it goes to the else part and this line is executed and printed. At last, return 0. The compiler terminates as soon as it sees the return 0. Okay. Hope you understood this program. Thanks for watching. Thank you.